Right, good afternoon to everyone, and a warm welcome from wherever you are joining. So we are fortunate to have Shaik with us today. Hi, Shaik.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon.
Shaik, can you hear me?
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. All right, Shaik, first of all, congratulations and on this well-deserved success.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay. So glad to have you here. Shaik, can you tell us a bit about...
Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, now you are. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, sir. My name is Shaik. I did my BTech in IT and MTech in computer science. After my studies, I had a huge career gap. So I wanted to restart my career. At that time, I am searching for good technical course in 2022. I came to know about data science. I joined the certified data science course at DataMites. I am from 2022 October batch.
Okay. Wonderful. All right. So you had about... Okay. So this is after your MTech. Okay. So that's pretty much... This is your first job?
Yes, this is my first job. After my studies, I worked as assistant professor around 6 months only.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful. All right. So any specific reasons that you had picked data science? You were always attracted towards this field?
At that time, when I was looking for a course, I came to know about data science is a upcoming technology in market. It has a huge demand for data professionals. That's why I picked this course.
All right. Okay. So October is when you started. Okay, yeah, that's, I think we had at the time. So who was your trainer, Shaik?
My trainer, Jivita ma'am, Kalpana ma'am.
Okay, wonderful. All right. So what was your what was the phase 2 like when you started, when you began with the program? Can you tell us about your experience?
When I started learn this data science course, I am belongs to computer background, so I never felt any difficulty to learn Python, SQL,
Right.
visualization. I face some difficulties when learning machine learning and deep learning, but
Okay.
it's quite interesting.
It's interesting, yes.
Yeah,
Right.
interesting.
Okay, that's always the first step, right? So once we find it interesting, we can, even if it's difficult, yeah, we try to put in some bit of effort and try to catch up.
At the beginning, I feel somewhat difficult. When I learn all the things, I understand all the topics, then I will learn easily, sir.
Okay, okay, wonderful. All right. So during this time, we all have different ways of approaching studies as such. So are you somebody who studies every day, or like you prefer to do it over the weekend?
On daily basis only, I completed whatever topic they taught me in class.
Okay.
I spend per day, I spend 2.5 hours to learn programming Python, because Python also new for me. Before that, I have the knowledge of Java, so I don't felt any that much of difficulty in, because Python is, I feel that Python is easy. So I never feel any difficult to learn Python.
Okay.
So I spend at least 2 hours per day.
2 hours per day. All right. Yeah.
Per
So
day.
that's okay. That's a pretty strong commitment you're putting in. So yeah, that's, I think, for all those listening as well. So 2 hours on a daily basis, so that it's the consistency that she has put in. That is, yeah, that's...
I maintained consistency throughout the course. Up to 7 months, I daily basis, I read all the topics. I practicing Python, SQL.
Okay.
All.
Okay. And when you were practicing, what kind of materials were you referring to?
I prefer YouTube channels and Google search and whatever materials are provided by institutes and test books. They provide three kinds of test books. I preferred all these things. On regular basis, I make notes and prepare by myself.
Okay. So you're putting together multiple sources and kind of
Yeah,
boosting them.
yeah, multiple sources.
Wonderful.
I
Wonderful.
mostly depend on YouTube channels.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So that's always it comes down to the preference in terms of what kind of orators are connecting well with you as well. So
Yes.
yeah, that's great. Okay. So when you completed, Sheikh, Amar is asking, when did you complete your course?
I joined the Certified Data Science course October 2022. I completed my course May 2023. It took me to complete 7 months.
7 months? Is that's including your internship?
Yeah, internship. Yeah, 3 months for theoretical classes and 4 months for projects.
4 months for
Uh,
projects. Okay. All right.
Projects. Within 3 months or up to, I started my internship May, Feb 23rd. I
Okay.
finished all the 5 projects. I did 5 projects in my internship. At the end of the May, I completed 5 projects.
Okay. All right. Okay. We have your next question from Punarvita. How many mock interviews have you attended?
I attended only one mock interview.
Okay.
After that, I got cleared in first attempt only. I cleared. One mock interview is already I given.
Okay.
After that, I gave one mock interview in June, sir. And after 1 week, I got a call for PAC who they give me opportunities, 3, 4 opportunities, and
Okay.
I applied.
All
I
right.
applied for all the 4 opportunities. This is my first. My first interview was with Examroom AI only.
Okay.
I gave it and I got selected.
Okay. So you had all clarity that you were going to join them. You did not bother with the other companies.
Yes.
Okay, great. All right. Okay, that's wonderful. So yeah, that's with a single mock interview. And what was the internship like? Can you talk about that, Sheikh? How were your projects going on? Were you working with a team?
No, sir. I'm working in my team. Me and another girl is only 2 members in my team.
Okay.
Because of some personal reasons, she somewhat we do some project together and some project are individually
Some
we
individual.
complete.
Okay. All
Yes,
right. Yeah.
individual.
Yeah. That is long expected lines. So it does give you good experience at times, in
Yeah.
terms of, because yeah, we don't always get to select our team members in your actual work life as well. So it's a bit of an experience in that sense.
Yes.
So okay, we have one question coming in, Sheikh,
Oh,
from Devashish. Did you have any prior experience before you cleared the interview?
no, I don't have any experience. Before mock interview also, I didn't took any interview. Sir.
Right. Okay. So yeah, it is, yeah, it would depend on how well you carry yourself in any case, even if there is no prior experience. So um, for most of you coming in through as freshers as well, there is a strong demand for freshers. There is a lot of heavy lifting that's required, and the initial stages of any company that is into analytics and data science. So
Yeah.
you would definitely have a lot of options there. Punarmita wants to know, have they been asking about coding?
Coding.
Yeah.
Yeah, coding in machine learning, we don't need that much of coding because you know what is enough in my thought. No?
Right. So, okay. So there was not much of coding questions in the interview, right?
Yeah, because yes, sir. In my interview, they asked me about machine learning related topics and deep learning topics, stats. In Python, also, he asked me about 3 to 4 questions. All are basic questions.
Basics only.
In
Okay.
Yeah, basic questions. In machine learning and deep learning, somewhat uh, they asked me some deep topics related.
Okay.
One question is related to another, like that.
Like that, right. Oh, okay. So it's more of along the conceptual lines. They want to know if you
Yeah, yeah,
understood well enough, right?
yeah.
Okay. All right. And was the mock interview helpful for that, Sheikh?
Yeah, mock interview is helpful for me a lot because before that I don't know how is interviews are going on. So with the mock interview, I got clarity about these type of questions are asked in interviews. Face to face, how we perform. Everything I learned from that mock interview. This.
Okay, wonderful. Right. Good to know. Okay, we have one more coming in from Punarmita. Have you attended that 4 interviews? I have completed my mock interview. Second one is in October. Could you give any suggestions to clear the main interview?
Main interview. First, we have to attend mock interview. Then only we know how interview process is going on. After in main interview, it depends on their requirements. If machine and learning jobs are AI related job, they want to know about this ML and deep learning computer vision topics. If coding jobs, I don't know because at present I am working in AI team. So all the work is related to this deep learning, machine learning, computer vision, NLP. So they asked me most of the questions from this machine learning and deep learning only.
From those topics only. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that is one thing to just bear in mind for Punarmita and for the others as well. So you would need to prepare as per the job description, as per the specific role that you are applying for. Also, it helps to just research the company a little bit, try and understand what kind of work they do. So you're better able to prepare yourself. All right. Okay. Devashish is asking, how much can we expect as a fresher or as a data scientist, a junior data scientist, let's say. Okay. Yeah, designations can vary. I can answer that. So it is, I think you're looking at about 4 to 5 is where the freshers can expect. There'll be a mild bit of variation. I'd say if you're happy with the experience in terms of what kind of a team you're joining and in terms of the work that you'll be getting to do, a little bit of flexibility would be good on that account. So you can quickly learn, and these days it would be pretty much up to the company to retain you. And from there on, you always have the option of getting some experience on board and moving elsewhere, right? In the mock interview, do you have to get 6 out of 10? Yeah, I think the PAT team will be in a good position to help you on that, Punarvita. So that is usually the case. Yes, they have that kind of a cutoff, and it's not something too hard to achieve, right? So that is definitely doable. And yeah, 6 out of 10 is what they expect. Okay. All right, let's see if we have any further questions. Okay, one more coming, Shaik.
Yes, sir.
Is the certification exams online or offline? And what is the difficulty level? Have you appeared for any certification exam? The
It
IABAC or
means
any?
like a module test.
I think she's probably referring to IABAC.
Maybe, sir.
Okay. Have you not had a chance to take IABAC or NASCOM?
I take the NASCOM exam, sir. In that
Okay.
also questions all are basics only, not too much difficult. 3, 4 are somewhat we feel difficult, but most of the questions are related to basic concepts only.
Basic level only.
Yeah, basic
Uh,
level.
Was it online or offline?
No, online only.
Okay, all right. So I think you also have a choice of when to take it, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Amar wants to know, when did you get the job and how did the placement team help you?
I finished internship in 2023 May. I got job in July, sir. July 19th, July 15 or something.
Within a couple of months. Okay.
Or after 1 month of my mock interview, I got a call and I selected and I got job.
All right. Okay. So Devashish is asking about the role. Have you already joined, Sheikh?
Yes, sir.
It is started. Okay. Are you
Yeah,
enjoying it?
yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, so the question is, in this role, do you interact with clients directly?
No, sir. No. Because we are freshers, we have to learn so much topics. So we don't get any chance to interact with clients.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so that is something that it's around the corner, right? Once you are be confident enough and they can trust you with that. So client interactions follow shortly. This is a good time to just focus on all things technical and, hone your skills on that. Okay. Any suggestions you have? Any recommendations, Shaik?
Suggestions means
Yeah, for
we
newcomers,
have
for
to
freshers, yes.
we have to maintain consistency in learning, sir. Continuous learning within 4 months or 5 months, you will get job.
Okay, all right.
You are learning during your study, you have to maintain consistency and read day by day. It's not a good idea. If you continue regularly, then you will clear with all the topics. So you feel that you will get any job.
Wonderful. Right. Very, very well summarized there. And yeah, it does put the emphasis on building your concepts and having a sound foundation, right? So given that it's a transition for most people and data science being new, Sheikh has some idea about Java, but as she says, Python programming is not too difficult for anyone starting off with coding. That is something that's definitely with practice, with consistency, you can definitely get there. How about the statistics part, Sheikh? Would you want to talk about that?
Yes, statistic part. In my graduation, I have statistic, not too much, but mean median type
Okay.
of questions. So stat also, I don't feel any difficulty to learn.
Okay. All right. Great. Okay. Okay. Right. This question is coming in from LinkedIn now, from Shivdat. So AI engineers are also placed for data scientist post, or they have any other job role? Okay, I think, yeah. So yeah, that is something that you have as an option. It is open in terms of what data scientists are doing. So AI is definitely, it depends on what your experience is, Shivdat. So if you had some kind of a background from on data analytics or data science in terms of work experience, then probably it can straight away go to a more advanced role. But yeah, typically what you say as AI engineer, so it is, you can be looking at more specific, you could say, well, I think Shaik is already doing that. She is into a role which is more about deep learning and NLP. So if you have a deeper grounding in that, in the AI concepts, in terms of computer vision or NLP, yeah, definitely that will be taken into account. All right. Okay, let's see. So one more Shaik from Devashish again. Did you apply for the job from DataMites PAT services or from outside?
No, sir. I only applied all the jobs from DataMites only.
Through PAT only. Okay.
Yeah, through PAT only.
Okay. And the second part of it is, how many interview questions were related to ML, NLP, deep learning, Python, SQL, statistics? So there's everything mentioned here. Okay. So, all right. All you can take that.
In interview, they asked me Python related questions, stats, SQL, machine learning, and deep learning. He asked me about NLP concepts, but at that time I don't know about the topic transformers, transfer learning. So I think I straightly said I don't know about these topics. If you want, I will learn. I told him.
Great, right. So that is something that they were able to see in you, that you had the determination to pick up, and yeah, that's definitely something that companies do take that into account, isn't it? So
Yes.
That is, yeah, something to bear in mind for those. If you are looking to have a deeper sense of knowledge, yes, AI engineer is your next level. Or what you could think of is, yes, probably having some work experience and then going for an advanced course. Either way, that really comes down to preference. But yeah, for sure, a lot of learning will happen on the job. And once you have your grounding strong enough, that's something companies are more than happy to indulge in, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right then. So we'll stop at that. Shaik, thank you so much for joining us and for all your insights and all the suggestions. So I'm sure that's very handy for most people coming through. And congratulations once again.
Thank you so much, sir.
All the very best. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye.